because it's been a day, and well, War Thunder has kind of doubled. Gaijin has doubled down on this, which is probably the most baffling choice that they could have made. Honestly, like really, just they screwed up and they need to fix it, but they're doubling down. So basically, what happened? For those that aren't aware, this posted on the War Thunder, and it's probably one of the most upvoted posts in basically War Thunder, I don't know, history, at least in a long goddamn while. 5.8 for a small subreddit like War Thunder is pretty insane. The guy got a 30-day chat ban for, this is the reason for your current in-game issue. Do not buy the cocktails, such a waste of Silver Lions. For those who aren't aware, Silver Lions is kind of like credits in World of Warships. So it's not something you pay for, it's like your normal credits. It's not doubloons or something, it's literally your standard credits. It's standard credits. So the cocktails basically were kind of a predatory way of Gaijin to try to get people to spend their credits or their Silver Lions to get a bunch of shit. So this guy just said, in-game, do not buy the cocktails. Such a waste of Silver Lions. And he got a 30-day chat ban for this. A 30-day... It's not even premium. No, it's not even premium currency. He got a 30-day chat ban by Gaijin. And now let's look at our rules. Specifically, the following is prohibited in the text chat. Willful incitement to non-playing or avoiding in-game activities. Now, honestly, it's pretty blatant. This rule here is to prevent people from encouraging people to be AFK or feeding, or, you know, basically killing themselves on purpose. Obviously, this rule, I doubt it's intended to be used as just silencing all criticism. But that is the problem with very open-ended rules. Whoever is in charge can bend and use them to their will. And in this case, he decided willful incitement to non-playing or avoiding in-game activities is the same thing as saying that a container is a waste of Silver Lions. And yeah, you cannot sit in the lobby Gaijin provides and tell their players' customers to not play or support the game in any way. You can't do it in any way, apparently. This is exactly what you did in the game chat. You should have said something like, my luck with the cocktails has been very bad. You did not say this, you told the chat to not buy them. We consider this a grave infraction of our rules. I am sorry, but this is a valid punishment. Senior Game Master Wolfman. Now, this Wolfman is apparently like a grade A idiot. Like, he's like completely full-blown, like a complete dumbass. But the thing that you can't really disregard his choices or his bans and so forth, because Gaijin stands by them. He's been around for a while, he's been doing this for a while, and to this point they haven't overturned any of his decisions. In fact, they have reinforced them. So, in other words, he represents the company. He represents their decisions. And, well, Aheg says it a bit more directly, but basically this is their senior game master. Obviously, this is completely ridiculous. Like, completely ridiculous. You cannot, first of all, you cannot sit in the lobby Gaijin provides. Like, it's a game. Gaijin provides, like they're doing some sort of fantastic service to allow you to play their game. What? Like, first of all, a developer should be happy that people are playing their game and not be like, oh man, you owe us a favor because we provide you with this fantastic service that you're paying premium for, and yada yada. Like the whole logic behind it is hilarious, and you cannot to not play or support the game in any way. I wonder how like, if someone says, should I buy container X, and I tell them, no, it's not worth it. Am I then telling, then I'm basically breaking this rule. Because I'm telling them not to not support the game in one of these ways. This is like the most bullshit censorship thing I've ever seen. And apparently, like, any threads on the official forums have been shut down. Even this Reddit post has been locked. They're in full shutdown mode. I'm surprised this hasn't been just deleted, but it's in full lockdown, full block off mode. They're trying to bury it, and I mean the comments are basic scary stuff. But the mentality of someone unable to accept criticism and just send you straight to Gulag, you ban your account for a month is bizarre. Yeah, like, obviously this is a fucking terrible view for the company. This is just a complete PR disaster. Everything, like, you'd think there would be no one who could defend this. You would be wrong, actually. These people exist, but basically the comments are nothing but shitting on them and just a complete disaster. Complete disaster. Like, people are just, it's full on censorship, and everyone can tell that it's full on censorship. So, once again, Wolfman mentioned, but he is supported by Gaijin fully, so he represents the company. Now, you would expect that something this big of a fuck up, something this goddamn stupid, this obviously censorship, there would be no one who would be dumb enough to actually support this or think that this was a good choice. Well, you would be wrong, because if we delve into the deep mines of Moria, we delve beneath the Pepega, beneath the dumbass, we go to the very depths of the boomer book, also known as Facebook, the social media retirement home. We will in fact find a fantastic place called the World of Warship's global fan base. And there we will in fact find this rare specimen that will go out of his way to defend this fantastic Gaijin. This fantastic Gaijin decision. So, basically, I tweeted about this because obviously this is a big fuck up. I tweeted, like, all you guys talking about War Thunder as an alternative, at least Wargaming doesn't give you a 30-day chat ban for not recommending their containers. Holy shit, that is some extreme level of censorship. So, now you have to understand that on Facebook, intelligence is rare, extremely rare. Reading comprehension is basically even rarer. So it truly is like a lost kingdom of dumbasses. That is what Facebook, it is scarce, it is incredibly scarce. So, despite the fact that the guy who was banned is named Togbe Crayon Eater at Live, whatever, like something like this. Well, the first comment is already a highlight of Facebook fantastic intelligence. If you don't like the game, then he can fuck off and play something else. Okay, but, well, of course Facebook, this fan base, because they're so highly intelligent, they for some reason thought that I was the one that was banned. Because I don't even know why. Apparently the sheer idea that I generally hate censorship in all games, and the idea that I would raise up War Thunder, which is obviously a big competitor with Wargaming, the fact that I would raise up a mistake that War Thunder has made in banning this random dude, well, that's obviously something they can't comprehend. This is fair too much like thinking involved for these people. You have to understand they are very, very, very simple animals. So the guys here on Facebook have somehow gotten themselves convinced that it was in fact I who was banned, and because it was me who was banned, then what Gaijin did was actually really good. Like it was a great decision, because well they might have banned me, so that means that this entire PR disaster, it was actually, according to these Facebook guys, a fantastic decision. Well done, well deserved, so to say. And obviously, I don't think you can highlight the mentality of 2022 any better than watching these posts on this Facebook page. Like, the mentality of 2022 is like, censorship is okay as long as it's someone I don't like who's being censored. That is the logic that goes on here. I don't think you can, like, condense 2022 any better than that. As long as you're censoring someone I don't like, then it's a good thing. That's basically it. And that is basically all these comments in a nutshell. It is the most bullshit wokeism, cancel culture awfulness, where as if it was me who was banned, then it was actually a great choice. And that is so fucking scary to watch, because these people actually think like this. This is how dumb they are. It's a boomer wasteland. I know it's a boomer wasteland. I mean, Facebook, oh, there was already an article about Facebook in like 2019 about how all the young people were leaving Facebook, and the only segment of people that was rising on Facebook was over 55 years old. Now, I'm not saying that you become a dumbass past 55. In fact, many people become smarter, but for some reason, this global fan base really like attracts this certain kind of Jesus. Like, look, can't believe you people still follow that dipshit. 30-day chat ban for not recommended containers. What but? Nah, bro, you got chat ban for discouraging people from buying them. Those could lead to the company losing profits. That's the logic here. He has to go out of his way to defend the company because it might lose profits. Like, they are going through so many mental gymnastics to defend this Gaijin choice because they think that just maybe, it might have been Flamu who was banned. Like, feel like discouraging potential customers. Do on your own platform or chat groups, not through its bloody chat room, you tool. Like, this is how tragic. These guys are literally trying to suck off a multi-million billion-dollar company because and promote the censorship because they think that maybe, just maybe, it was Flamu who was banned. Like, oh. This is textbook example. Censorship is great as long as it happens to someone I don't like. Fucking baffling, man. Imagine defending a company and their outright greedy methods of monetization. Absolute cuck energy. Well, yeah, basically. Basically, yes. And it just goes on. It just goes on about... I love this, by the way. Flamu cancers individual wherever he goes. Okay, apparently talking about Gaijin censorship was an awful thing to do. I only follow Flambas and not her Twitch. And no comment. No comment. Thank you, Vim. Thank you, Windows. Deserved. This is literally the only place on the internet I've ever seen. This is the only place on the internet I've seen where people would actually go out of their way and celebrate this censorship. And they do it because they can't read. You have to understand the level of tragedy we're dealing with here. They're doing it because they can't read. They're defending this censorship because they can't even read the name of the guy who was banned and they thought it was me. Like, do you understand what a tragedy Facebook has become? This is why everyone calls it boomer book. This is why no one can take Facebook as anything except a joke anymore. This is just so many... He deserves everything he gets. Horrible person. Well, apparently... Did you hear that? Crayon Eater alive? You're a horrible person and you deserved your 30-day chat ban. It's so fucking stupid! It is so fucking stupid! Like, please, Facebook! Oh no, Facebook, please! And it just goes on and on. And these people are commenting with their real names. They're commenting with these real names. Oh no, they're commenting with their real names. Here, oh, whoa! People here don't even realize that the account isn't Flamus. Oh, whoa! You see, that's like a small candle in the middle of the never-ending darkness. One candle of flame burning in the middle of the empty stupidity that is a Facebook comment section. Like, oh no, they're your moral fault. Like, it seems justified. Oh, another one. Holy censorship. Someone who actually realizes this is completely ridiculous censorship. Ha! Like, it's so sad. There's only a few people here who can A, read that it's not me, or B, understand that celebrating a company censoring their player base is in fact not a good thing to do. In fact, this is the most anti-consumer shit you can imagine. And the fact that they're celebrating it is a fucking tragedy. Dude, it's... Facebook, please. And the dumbest ones are the ones that are most upvoted. Like, that's the thing as well. Like, the dumbest comments are the ones that are the most upvoted. I think there was one guy who did the classic... where was it? Shit, where was the one who... Why does he play the game if he doesn't like it? Or no, why does he play the game if he doesn't like wargaming? or something like that. Once again, World of Warships is the only player base where I see people comparing the game to the developer. It's like all the dumbest comments are here. All the dumbest comments are here. It's like a gathering of all the dumbest ideas on Facebook or like on the internet, and they're all here. Like the, well, Flamu, if you don't like wargaming, then why are you playing World of Warships? And it's the only fucking community that ever makes that dumb fucking comment. Like the dumbest community, the only one that ever makes it. Like, you watch like any World of Warcraft streamer, and they will shit talk Blizzard all day, but no one goes like, oh well, if you don't like Blizzard, why are you playing World of Warcraft? No one does that. Like, in every other community, they seem to understand the difference between the game, liking the game and liking the developer. But for some reason, in fucking World of Warships, they think that if you like the game, you have to defend everything a scummy developer does. Like, same with FIFA and EA, right? Like, it makes no sense. It makes no fucking sense. It's only in this I don't understand what's wrong with this community. Like, where is the thought process? Where is the logical thinking? Where is anything? Meanwhile, Ubisoft Games fans, right? People love as many different Assassin's Creeds. That doesn't mean they love Ubisoft. In fact, many people fucking hate Ubisoft. But no one goes to an Assassin's Creed player and goes, why are you playing that game if you don't like Ubisoft? But in World of Warships, every day. Every fucking day. People love TF2 but hate Valve. Yes, I mean it's in every fucking... You basically can't find a game online and not have the player base enjoy the game but dislike the dev. But man, if this fucking... For wargaming, I don't understand what they do to these players to make them these fanatical little zealots that think that if they like the game they also have to fucking suck up to the company at every opportunity. It's baffling. League players fucking hate Riot. The most hateful shit towards Riot you'll find on the League subreddit. I don't get it, man. I don't get it. It's World of Warships. The thinking man's action game appears to have the least thinking involved. How the fuck did we end up with this, man? Battlefield? Yeah, I love BF1. And I love the Battlefield series, except BF 2042. But I fucking hate EA. Once again, no one's ever asked me, Flamu, why do you enjoy BF1 if you don't like EA? Like, no one's ever asked me that. Ever. But fucking World of Warships, all the time. Fucking all the time. I don't get it, man. I don't fucking get it. Remember Destiny? Everybody loved the game and hated Bungie? Yes! I mean, it's a very fucking common thing in games and development. Why do you love BF but not love EA, right? Like, it's fucking baffling. No, but that was like that was today's fucking memes, and it showcased how like Gaijin is actually a step worse than wargaming when it comes to censorship, but the player base in World of Warships is actually a step dumber. I'm not sure who's the real winner here. Like, they got the more corrupt developer, we got the fucking dumber players. Like, I feel like it's a fucking tie at this point. 50-50. We both lose.